Hello or namaskar everyone. I am Rahul, your host at Culinary Cult, and I am thrilled to wish you all an absolute fantastic 2026. Today we're rewinding the clock and taking you back on a delicious journey through 2025, revisiting some incredible restaurants that genuinely captured my heart and palate. We're counting down the best 10 that absolutely stood out. I'm going to share exactly why they deserve a spot on your dining bucket list. Now, here what makes this list special. I've organized these gems into distinct categories based on your wallet. First, there are affordable treasure restaurants that delivers exceptional quality without breaking your bank. Second, we have the sweet spot, not cheap but definitely not expensive either. And then finally, we have the explosive experience, the place for every detail whisper in luxury. So, let's dive in. Category 1, Affordable Treasures. Nayaab Hotel. We're sitting with Nayaab Hotel in Hyderabad. A place absolutely blew me away with their biryani. Their Kesari mutton biryani and their special chicken biryani was nothing short of mind-blowing. But here's what really stayed with me. Their Khubani ka Meetha. This is an exclusive Hyderabad sweet made from apricots, and I have to tell you, it was absolutely exceptional. The delicate balance of flavors, the texture with the poetry on the plate. Beyond biryani, Nayaab has renowned for something truly special. Their breakfast service, we're talking about early morning. Before sunrise is when the breakfast happens, when this place comes alive. And it's just not locals who swear by it. Big shots, celebrities from across India come Old City Gem to satisfy their breakfast cravings. Lovely subtle flavor with the saffron coming out. Yeah, a nice throw of curd in it. Yes, and also the flavor of ghee. Mutton is of great quality, very succulent, and the best thing is the mutton is very well marinated. So in every bite, you get the flavor of the masala in the mutton, and that is a nice feeling. Little more on the spicier side, more flavorful, but not the quality. Let me be very frank about it. But I didn't expect it also. But presently surprised that it is really good. I'm very presently surprised. It's wow. This is also nice. The reason why is normally whenever I've eaten Khubani ka Meetha, it would be so syrupy and so much of sugar that you wouldn't know where the Khubani was. But for a change here, the apricot comes out and the cream masks it beautifully, which is such a pleasant surprise, Dave. Such a pleasant surprise. I was expecting some sugar syrup to get into my mouth but this I can eat completely. Oh shit. Next, we are heading to Bangalore and stepping into history. Vidyarthi Bhavan, established in 1943, is a restaurant where tradition isn't just celebrated, it's sacred. What strikes you immediately is their limited menu, but don't mistake simplicity for lack of effort. Every single item is meticulously prepared with absolutely zero compromise on quality. This menu just tastes and reminds you virtually of what you got in 1943. It has not changed since then. For me, the Karabat was extraordinary. The Masala Dosa, absolutely phenomenal. There is the dish I'd return to Bangalore and just experience it again. That's the kind of impact it has left on me. Vidyarthi Bhavan represents everything a heritage restaurant should be: authentic, uncompromising, and timeless. Perfect for everyone seeking genuine South Indian cuisine without pretense. What you get to taste is just ghee, and that is it. Let me take another mouthful. Wow, just amazing. I've tasted nothing like this is crunchy to the core, and still you have a mild softness inside. Again, what I see here is those minute details of putting every ingredient separately and giving it for separate flavor. I can get the coriander leaf, I can get the green chili, and I can get also the onion plus the rava, which is just awesome. Now, this next discovery in Bangalore was so outstanding that even 3 months later, I still find myself craving for another visit to Tambuli Mane. What makes this place extraordinary is their commitment to health without sacrificing flavor. They work exclusively with cold pressed oils, organic ingredients sourced directly from Malnad region of Karnataka. And here's a kicker: they don't use refined sugar at all. The freshly ground varieties of tambulis they serve are exceptional. I have to be honest, even Pani Puri felt so wholesome that I had no guilt enjoying multiple plates. That's the level of quality we're talking about. What shocked me the most, despite the premium quality and health conscious approach, the pricing is incredibly reasonable. You're getting restaurant grade health focused cuisine at an affordable price. That's rare. Mm, very buttermilk kind of touch with that leaf flavor coming out. Amazing. Yeah. Beautiful. Wow. So it's a peanut chutney powder which is mixed with curd. Delicious. Beautiful. And this has not been overdone. So it's very soft. The roti is very soft. Something so unique that they have used their local ingredients to make a pani. Surely original. That's how it is. Wow. Moving into our second category, the sweet spot of pricing, we have Suruchi Tapeswaram celebration of Indian sweets done right. This outlet is predominantly Andhra sweets, but they showcase an incredible variety from across the country. Now, here's what's crucial: most local sweet shops dilute their authentic recipes to keep the prices low. Not here. At Suruchi Tapeswaram, there is absolutely no compromise in quality, which frankly is a rarity in sweets industry. Every single sweet is crafted with care and intention. You can taste the pride in every bite, and remarkably, despite this unwavering commitment to excellence, the pricing remains reasonable. Suruchi carries 85 years of heritage behind it. With their flagship store in East Godavari district, they now operate 3 locations, 2 in East Godavari and their newest edition in Hyderabad, which is one we visited. If sweets are your weakness, and let's face it, who aren't they? Suruchi Tapeswaram is an absolute must visit. Okay, guys, let me give it a shot. Really delicious. Wow, I like this. I would definitely recommend you to try this dish. And let's give it a shot. Yes, amazing guys. If I can get it. Here you finely chop the nuts to really get it infused into the jaggery. You get the flavor of cashew, almond, and pistachios, and over that they've layered the ghee. So it gives you all the three textures very well and very well defined. Let me tell you that this is amazing, guys. Our next gem is Samrat Chalukya in Bangalore, a restaurant steeped in legacy where we explored their magnificent flagship outlet. They served us an impressive array of dishes, but one absolutely captivated me were their orange hued ghee dosa. This signature piece, they infused a red chutney directly into the dosa batter while grilling it, and then here's the magic. They pour generous amounts of pure ghee, it hits the griddle, the result a game-changing explosion of flavors that completely transforms my experience of what a dosa could be. And then their badam halwa, made with premium almonds and pure ghee. I have to tell you, it was delicious, more than delicious. It was overwhelmingly magnificently delicious. The restaurant's interiors is tastefully designed throughout. It feels rich and pleasant to the eye. Nothing garish, nothing overdone, just elegance and sophistication. Samrat Chalukya represents what happens when a restaurant respects both its heritage and its customers. Soaked with so much ghee that I'm going to put on some calories here for sure. I am enjoying this. Let's dig into the masala which is inside. Let me do the sambar first. To the typical classic sambar. Let me dig into the masala. Magic. Almonds and semolina soaked in ghee. Something worth trying. Yeah. Now, let's talk about Pista House Fine Dining in Gachibowli, Hyderabad. Located in the prestigious Preston Mall, the biryani here is extraordinary. Rich, deeply flavored with a perfect balance that never compromises on that luxurious richness you're seeking. But it's not just the biryani. The kebabs carried the same quality of signature. The dessert too. Every element of this restaurant stood out to me. This outlet absolutely oozes quality. The interior has been curated with tremendous taste and refinement. Let's not forget the legacy behind the name. Pista House is renowned worldwide for their halim, a distinction they carry with pride. Pista House Fine Dine is where the quality stops being optional and becomes the foundation of everything they do. Wow, this is delicious. Definitive flavor of saffron with a strong hint of garlic and a lot of butter added to it. So it definitely gives a distinctive flavor. Nice to dig in and try. Tremendously well done. Again, when they say Zafrani biryani, yes, they've used a lot of saffron in the biryani. Delicious. Let's take it with a bit of mutton. Just perfect. Super mild throw of the garam masala, which is the base of every biryani. They put the saffron and then coat the ghee over it with the onions. So The onions also have soaked into the rice, which gives that nice, rich flavor with nothing overdone. This biryani could be one of the best biryanis I've ever tasted. Guys, it is amazing. As we step into our exclusive category, we have the Terrai, a Neo-Telangana cuisine restaurant that delivered what I can only describe as privileged dining experience. The philosophy here is evident. Every dish ingredient are meticulously handpicked and the kitchen treats it as a presentation as per a masterpiece. Every single item that reached our table reflects that this is care and intentionally pampered. I had the opportunity to taste and review numerous dishes throughout the evening, and here's what struck me the most profoundly. Nothing disappointed, not a single dish felt weak or compromised. Every plate was an expression of culinary excellence. The entire experience felt privileged, elevated, and like a complete celebration for the taste buds. This is what exclusive dining should feel like. This is a typical Hyderabadi soup, the mild hint of garam masala, and that too hand-picked garam masala. I get a strong hint of uh, dalchini. So the lamb bone is cooked and the soup is made out of that. Paneer is so tender. Wow. And you got that burnt tandoor touch to the tikka. And let's try the chicken wings. This is what chicken wings are for. Karimnagar fried chicken wings. So straight from Karimnagar. Wow. I can get the aroma while I'm cutting the chicken wings itself. Fried in batter, but a lot of say spices, earthy spices right in the chicken wings, which makes it so different from the run of the mill. Finally, our second exclusive highlight takes us to Manheim, a commercial brewery with a twist, nestled next to Bangalore's bustling tech hub of Whitefield. On any given day, they have at least 16 craft beers on tap. And for those who prefer to abstain, they have an exceptional offer of coffee that stands on its own merit. The beverage program here is serious. The quality is equally impressive of the food. They cater to every palate: South Indian, North Indian, continental, Pan Asian, all executed with skill, intention. The pizza in particular was authentically Italian, precisely executed. No shortcuts, no compromise. What I truly appreciated in Mannheim welcomes everyone, children's, pets, adults alike. It's designed to be a space you can genuinely relax and unwind without any hindrance. It's a brewery, yes, but it's also a sanctuary. Mannheim represents the future of essential dining, inclusive, diverse, genuinely welcoming. Wow. Classic margaritas. Beyond a doubt. Here we go. Ooh. The Alfredo sauce has a nice capsicum overthrow and made for the Indian palate. They haven't done the Aldon thing. Thank God. Yum. It's like eating Singapore noodles in Singapore. Thank you for staying this long and watching the entire program. Now, as you've reached the end of the program, if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe, as it helps us and motivates us to make better content for you every single time. And also like and forward this to your friends and family, which will be very useful for us. Thank you and have a great 2026.